guys, welcome back to my channel. What I have for you today, I'm really excited about. We are going to take a little hack that will turn this Dollar Tree planter, which is beautiful on its own, and turn it into a high piece of like outside decor or inside decor. So let me show you what you'll need if you want to make this awesome little hack with a Dollar Tree planter to totally upscale it and transform it into a beautiful little DIY, okay? You'll need a planter. I hauled this one the other day. It's the one that has the rope at the top and the bottom, okay? Then I'm just going to be using some Waverly chalk paint in my plaster, and then some Waverly chalk paint in mineral, and then I think I'm going to be using the Waverly Antique Wax, and let's see, some brushes. I'm not even sure yet what I'm going to do, and then I have some molds that I'm going to be using. I'm so excited. So let me flip this down and we'll get started. Okay, I'm just going to take a little bit of my mineral chalk paint, and I'm going to pour it right into this little bowl. And I'm kind of going to eyeball. I don't know how much I'll need, so I'm just kind of roughly pouring it out. You could measure if you want. And then to get this effect, I want to take some baking soda, and we just have this around the house, and I'm going to put not as much baking soda in there as paint. We'll try that and we'll see. Okay, then I'm going to take this little stick from the Dollar Tree. I'm just going to mix this up. I may have to add more. I know you want more paint than you do baking soda. I think it's like 1 cup of paint to 1/4 of a cup of baking soda, but like I said, I'm just going to start with this. Let's see what I think. I need a little bit more baking soda, because I want to give this paint a lot of texture, and this is one way to do it. You can add sand to get your texture. You can use so many things, but just mix it and until it almost kind of looks like cement. That's what I'm going for, and this kind of resembles that, okay? So the first thing I want to do, I'm going to take these molds. They're the Iodine Molds. I love them. I got them from the lady here in Milton. I love these, okay? And I'm just going to put this out. I've never used this before. Now, some people suggest that you take a little bit of baking soda and put it in your mold. So that's what I'm going to do. I think I probably have a little much, so I will just go ahead and dust it out. Okay, and I'll just turn it over. And these molds are very pliable. I love that about them. Okay. All right, then I'm going to take this Iodine clay. It's air dry clay. You can use any kind of clay that you want. I'm going to order some from Amazon. I just haven't gotten around to it, okay? And I'm going to take a piece of this, and then I'm going to take this because it will dry out. It's got a lot of moisture in it. I'm going to put it in this freezer bag. Okay. And just set that aside, and I'm just going to work this. I may not have enough, probably don't, and I'm just going to put it in this bird, and I'm just going to start pressing it right down into the mold. I didn't think I had enough, and I don't. Okay, so we'll get a little more. And you're just gonna work with it just a little bit. Matter of fact, I think I'm gonna pick this all up, but it's looking good. I saw that when I picked it up. Just kind of work with it, squish it a while. Going to kind of roll it out. and just squish it. Molds seem to be very easy to work with. We'll have some shrinkage and cracking. That's just the way these molds, you know, this clay is. But you see what I'm doing? I'm just pressing it and it's giving me these wonderful lines. I'm going to press him from the head, press out. It also clears up those edges nicely for you. If you don't have these molds, you can use any kind of mold that you have. And I wanted to do this first because I'm going to apply this onto our planter and I'm going to paint it. Okay, then all you have to do is just start pushing like this and it releases. And look what we have. Is that not gorgeous? I love it. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is just take, you can use any kind of glue that you want. I'm just going to be using Titebond. I'm going to put some on here. And you can use a popsicle stick if you want to spread it, or you can use your fingers, you can use a brush, whatever you want. Might just use my fingers. Because I want it, I'm going to adhere it to get the edges. This is going to be such a sweet little upscale way to decorate a Dollar Tree planter. All the way down. This is one of the larger birds in this. Okay, and I'm just going to put this I think about like this. Then I'm going to go around and press down, especially on those edges. I want it to make good contact. But that is what we're getting so far. Look at that, it's already made this Dollar Tree planter so more upscale, okay? Now let me see. I think I will do right here. It's not sticking, so I gotta press down on all around those edges to go around your edges and make sure that it's adhering to your surface. And I'm going to paint this while it's still wet, okay? Now you could put one, I may only just put one this time, and and see what I think of it. They have all different types of molds on here. I think this is really pretty. I could put one on the back. Just make sure that you get good adhesion with your mold. Look at that, so easy to do. I love this technique and these molds. Oh, it's wonderful. Okay, I'm just gonna lay that, I guess, go ahead and stand it up. Okay, I'm gonna get some more and do the same thing. Taking this little wet ones, you can use baby wipes, and cleaning up this glue. Make sure you have good contact all around. And I just washed out my mold, okay? Okay, this is what we're getting so far. You could put those all around if you wanted. I'm just going to put 2, okay? Now, I have my mixture of chalk paint. I know I don't have enough. I'll have to mix some more, okay? And I just have this brush. You can use any kind of brush that you want. And I'm just going to start putting this on here just like this. And I'm just going, and you could use like, and you can see I'm going to paint right over delicately this that I just did. I'll probably get a lighter, easier, softer brush, but this one's pretty soft. But this really applies paint quickly, and I may not even need any more paint. But you can see this is what we're getting so far, okay? Now I'm going to go over that bird with this little brush. And I have to be careful that I'm not ruining the other little bird over there. Just want to get him painted. Then I'll go back to my bigger brush. I think, and I've heard, that it's best to paint these while they're wet because they do shrink and crack a little, but that just adds to the beauty and the antique looking. I love that. Let me get in between here. Alright, and then back I go again with my big brush. I hope you all can see. I probably should have filmed this at a different angle, and next time I think I will. And I'm going to paint down inside, because if I put something down in there, which I will, I want it to look realistic. This is what we're getting so far. Look at that. And we are not finished, okay? All right, I'm going to go ahead and dry this just a little bit. Okay, this is what we're getting. It's still kind of wet, but I love that texture. I hope it's coming through on camera. It just looks like cement, so I really do love it, and it's rough just like cement. So what I wanted to do, and I thought I'd film at this angle, I was hoping you could see better. I just took a little bit of this Waverly Antique Wax and I put a little bit of water in it, okay? And I just want to put this in here, and I don't want it to be real soupy or runny or anything. And I'm just going to come like this. And just sort of hit it. I like it where I didn't get it as wet as I got it there. To me, that's too much. I'm going to have to go back and fix that. Okay, here it is. I love how this turned out. You can put as much or as little as that dark on there as you want. It's totally up to you. It doesn't matter. It's so customizable, and I love the effect that those molds give you. Look at that. It just looks like an old planter that has been out. You could put this any color that you wanted. I love the texture. I got it a little dark right there, but it's so wet right now that I can't do much with it. I have to let it dry. But I just wanted to let you see, look at that bird. And then this one over here. And that looks just like a concrete texture. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. It really helps me out on YouTube. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, I would love it if you would subscribe and become a member of our family. And if you subscribe, hit that notification bell and set it to all so you won't miss an upload. So I will see you Monday for a Cricut video. Not sure yet what I'm going to be doing. And then Tuesday, I'd say, we're going to be doing another DIY. So until next time, bye guys.